Hey guys, it is Kerri. Welcome or welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, October the 30th, also known as the day before Halloween, also known as 2 days before November. Phew, y'all, it's crazy. It is almost November, which means it's almost Thanksgiving, which means it's almost Christmas. And I could not be more excited. Um, okay, so I hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're having a great week so far, and hope you're having a great day. So it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I wanted to hop on. I had some time because I wanted to share with y'all a box of goodies from a collection haul that I've had for a while. I want to say maybe since the end of September. So yeah, about a month. But here's my thinking. As far as videos go, better late than never. And I feel like I'm late a lot of the times. But you can see from the title that we're talking about the Melt Stash. The Melt Stash is owned by Michelle, and I will put all of her info, her shop info, in the description box down below. Make sure you check it out. So before I sat down to do this video, I looked back on my channel because I couldn't remember how many times I've ordered from the Melt Stash. And this one here is number 3. And I feel like it's been more than that because I love this company so much. Michelle is quickly becoming one of my most favorite vendors ever. I definitely feel like she's underrated. You really don't see a whole lot of hauls on YouTube from the Melt Stash, which I really hope that will change because she deserves the best. And if you've never ordered from her, definitely get on her website, take a look, check her out. I'm almost positive, I'm pretty sure I can guarantee that you're going to love anything you get from the Melt Stash. Okay, so my box came, I don't remember how long exactly it took for me to get this, but I know it was not long at all. Her shipping is pretty quick. So I got this box. There's a sticker on the front that says Happy Mail, which it definitely is. And then I love this. Her boxes always have like this kind of logo stamp on both sides. I love that. The Melt Stash. With her website, themeltstash.com. Came packaged really, really well. And I want to say it was Carson, because I know Carson loves this company as much as I do. And I want to say it was Carson that said, whenever you order from Michelle, she just makes opening up your package just so fun. It's like, Christmas, it's exciting. And this is something that I love that she does on every box. Hi, Kerri. I love that. It's not much, but those little touches just mean a lot. And then mine came with this beautiful leaf tissue with a sticker that says, "Thank you for your support, the Melt Stash." And I ordered 11, I believe, 11 of her snap bars. I have my invoice here, so let me just double check. Sorry. I have a cough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11. And I can see up here at the top of my invoice that I placed this order on September the 20th. So yeah, about a month, a little over a month. Here is her card. The Melt Stash. Melt is our middle name. I love that. And then on the back, if you would like to scan that, go right ahead. The owner's name is Michelle Sanders. There's her email and the website, but like I said, I will put all of that in the description box. And something else that I love about ordering from Michelle is, oh my gosh, you guys, and I left my drink out there. Okay. That you get a personalized thank you card every time you order. And I'm almost positive it is her daughter that makes these. So right there it says totally handmade. I love that. Y'all look how pretty that is. And it's handmade. Almost positive it's her daughter. And then a handwritten note inside. Kerri, thank you so very much for your purchase. I hope you enjoyed them all. Happy melting, Michelle at the Melt Stash. So Michelle, thank you so, so much. You are always so sweet, and those personal touches do mean a lot. Okay, so here is my order. I'm going to start with my samples. I got 3 samples. That's another thing about Michelle, is she is a sweetheart and always so generous when it comes to samples. So I have 3 here. And another thing I'm going to say is if you've never ordered from the Melt Stash, all of her wax is white. And you know, I know that I say all the time that I love all of the colored wax, the decorated wax, the glitter, the confetti, and I do. I absolutely love it. I think it's so fun. But you know what? I love this too. I think this is very sleek and it's very just simple, but it's just pretty, you know? So don't get me wrong, I love the color, you know, bright color decorated wax. I love it so much, but I love this. And that's one reason why I keep going back to Michelle at the Melt Stash, is because of her just very simplistic but beautiful, pretty, you know, white colored wax. So all right, so I have 3 samples here. I love her labels. Even on her samples, you get the company name, the Melt Stash, the scent name. This one is Get the Funk Out. I love that. Scent notes, you know, not a lot of vendors put scent notes on their samples, but Michelle does, and I appreciate it so much. This is Downy April Fresh type, Gain type, and Hung Out to Dry. Not really sure what the Hung Out to Dry is, but it's got to be something with laundry. And these samples are 0.6 ounces. So looks like it is just, you know, a little piece off of her snap bar, but that is a really nice size sample right there. Wow, okay. And I have smelled these, but it's been a while. So, all right. So I am not just the biggest fan of laundry. I can do some laundry. I can do Gain. I really like Gain more than I do Downy, because sometimes I feel like Gain can come off a little fruity, which I like. If I'm going to do laundry, I like it to have a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of fruitiness. Downy to me is good, and it's really, really strong. But Downy in wax, I feel like, just makes your whole space or your house or whatever smell like a laundromat. And there's nothing wrong with that, because laundromats smell clean and they smell fresh. But I don't want my entire house to smell that way. So sometimes I feel like Downy and wax just makes your whole space smell like you're walking into a laundromat. And this one, it is really good and it is really, really strong, but I'm not getting a whole lot of the Gain in here. I was hoping I would get more Gain than Downy, and this would have like a little fruity sweetness to it. This is mainly just Downy. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I love Downy. I mean, we use Downy. I love our clothes to smell that way. So this one, if I do use it, I may use it in my laundry room. Otherwise, I may just gift this to someone, because this is really heavy on the Downy, but it's so good. If you like Downy scents, you would love that one. All right, my next one is Waffle Berry Jam Cookies. And this is Blackberry Jam, Mrs. Claus Cookies, and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles type. That sounds amazing. And it is amazing. Oh, wow, this is good and strong. That blackberry jam, and I've had several things from Michelle before with her blackberry jam, and her blackberry jam is really good. This is amazing. I wouldn't say I'm picking up on like a big cookie note in here. I am mainly just getting 2 things, the blackberry jam and the pumpkin pecan waffles. And believe it or not, I feel like the blackberry jam is stronger than the pumpkin pecan waffles. And it's usually the other way around. Yeah, I would say maybe this is like a 70-30, like a 70% blackberry jam and 30% PPW. Like, you get the PPW in here, but it's It's kind of taking a back seat to the blackberry jam, but I don't mind because that is really, really good. And then my last one is frosted pine cone. This is Palo Santo type, balsam fir, roasted pine cone, and vanilla bean warm Noel type. I love pine cone scents, and it's funny, I didn't like start out that way when I first got into wax, vendor wax. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to feel about frosted pine cone, roasted pine cone, but I'm really, really liking them now. Any kind of blend with pine cone. In fact, from another vendor a few weeks ago, I got a blend with roasted pine cones and salty sea air, and that is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever smelled in my entire life. Now this one is absolutely beautiful. This one is giving me Christmas vibes, January vibes, like cold winter days, nights. This is comfy, this is cozy, but it's beautiful. And I don't even care that there's palo in here because I'm really not picking up on the palo. I'm mainly just getting the pine cone with the balsam fir. That's why that's totally giving me Christmas. So love the samples, Michelle. Thank you so, so much for always being so sweet and so thoughtful. All right, we're going to get into my order now. Like I said, I got 11 of her snap bars. When I do order from Michelle, and this is my third time, I mainly just go for these. I want to say there was maybe one time I ordered where I got some of her clamshells and some of her little square shapes, but mainly I go for these, and I feel like this is what she's like really well known for. These go for $2.50 on her website, and they are 1.7 ounces. I know lots of other vendors that sell their snap bars for a lot more. And so I feel like for the quality that you get, $2.50 is a steal. I have no problem paying that. And another thing that I love about her snap bars, I'm just going to open these and show y'all, is they're not all the same. Now they all are white, but she uses different molds. So sometimes you'll get this one with like the teeny squares, and then sometimes you'll get this one with like the 5 sections. So that makes it kind of fun. And on this order, you know what? Hold on. Let me just check my invoice because I want to say this time around, I mainly just went for her single oils. Let me see. Yeah. So I got 11. 9 of them were her single oils, and then I got 2 of her house blends. I usually go for her house blends, but I saw Carson's video not too long ago, and he placed an order, and he said he mainly just went for her single oils. And so I was like, you know what? Let's do that for something different, because I rarely do that. I mainly just go in for those really unique house blends. But this time I decided to do something different. So let me show you the 2 house blends that I did get, and then we will end with all of the single oils. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you get a single oil snap or a house blend, they're all $2.50. All right, so my first one, again, her labels are amazing. Now on the samples, there were no pour dates, but that really doesn't matter to me, honestly. I'd much rather have a pour date on these, and she does. She puts the pour date on here. So this is strawberry wafer, and this is strawberry cupcake, vanilla hazelnut coffee, and pumpkin pecan waffles type. Again, 1.7 ounces, and this was poured August the 9th. I don't remember what company, what vendor, but I got something not too long ago, and it had not strawberry cupcake, but it had strawberry pound cake with pumpkin pecan waffles, and I became obsessed with that. I was like, that combination is to die for. So this one wasn't strawberry pound cake, it was strawberry cupcake, which to me, kind of the same thing. with PPW, and then this one also had the vanilla hazelnut coffee. So I was like, I have to give this a try. You guys, this is fantastic. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I'm getting all three of these things, and I wasn't sure I would because I was like, either the coffee is going to overtake everything or the PPW is going to overtake those other two notes. And I honestly get all three things. I get the coffee, but it's not too strong. I do get the PPW, and then I get a little hint of that strawberry. This is so good. Oh, that is exactly what I was hoping for. Love that. That was strawberry wafer. All right, and then the last house blend I got is Frost, and this was poured July the 30th. This is peppermint and pink sugar, or pink sugar type. So I am learning. So y'all know, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, that I love lavender and lemon. It's my favorite combination. I am learning that with peppermint, I love peppermint blended with pink sugar. I think it is so pretty, you guys. Yeah, because sometimes, if you just get straight up peppermint, it can either be nose clearing, headache inducing. Sometimes if you blend peppermint in with pink sugar, it just sweetens it up a little bit. And that's exactly what this does. The peppermint is incredibly strong. I think if this didn't have the pink sugar, I'm not sure I would like this, because I'm thinking the peppermint would be way too much for me. But the pink sugar is just adding just that, not too much, but just enough sweetness to this. It is awesome. I'm saving that for December, January. That is a wonderful peppermint blend. Love that. All right, everything else in here, I have 9 left. These are all single oils that she was offering. And like I said, I usually don't go for single oils, but I was like, let's give these a try. Okay, so because these are single oils, she doesn't put scent notes or scent descriptions on the labels. Because I guess with just one single oil, it's kind of self-explanatory. So the first one I got here is Coffee House. I've said several times that Coffee House is my most favorite coffee oil ever. I love it on its own, obviously. I love it in blends. I just think, there's something about it that is just so good. This was poured, April the 12th. Yeah, I love Coffee House, you guys, because it's not overly sweet, but it's not overly bitter. It's like just a cup of black coffee with just the right amount of sweetness from a creamer, whatever creamer that would be. It's so good. So, 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 so good. And on these single oils, who knows? I may end up using these on their own. I may use these in a blend, have some fun mixing and matching. So I'll keep y'all posted. All right, the next one I got is Vanilla Butter Fudge. I'm a huge fan of Vanilla Butter Fudge. This was poured back in March the 20th. This is good. This is very different from other vanilla butter fudges that I've had. And that's another reason why I wanted to get some of her single oils, because it's always fun to see how one vendor's vanilla butter fudge differs from another vendor. This is good. I definitely see why this is vanilla butter fudge, but it's different from others that I've had. Sometimes I'll get a vanilla butter fudge that is, super heavy on the vanilla. Sometimes I'll get one that's heavier on the fudge. I can't really tell like what I'm smelling in here, or what's the like dominant note. So I'm gonna have to warm that one, and it's obviously well cured. It was poured back in March. So I might do this one soon and let y'all know how that one does on warm. All right, my next one is bear claws. Huge bear claw fan. Love to eat them, love to melt them. This was poured July the 3rd. I feel like, and I've said this before, that a bear claw blend or scent, I feel like it has to have some level of spice, right? I mean, if you do a bear claw scent, you want there to be a little bit of like a cinnamon sugar note. You want there to be like that doughiness from that like pastry. And that is exactly what this is. This is so good. There's spice, but it's not too much. There's like that doughiness from that, was it like the pastry that is the bear claw? That is so good. That is kind of something that is making my mouth water. Like, that is fantastic. Could you imagine? I just had a light bulb moment. Blend bear claws with coffee house. Yes. Good job, Kerri. I'm going to try that. All right, my next one is rain. I love rain scents. Again, this is kind of like that frosted pine cone. I didn't start out liking it, but that's one thing that I love about all of our wax journeys, because I hear so many people say that their noses, their preferences, their scent likes and dislikes, they change over time. And that's kind of how I feel about rain, because when I first started out, I was all bakery. I was like, if it's not bakery, I'm not buying it. If it's not bakery, I'm not going to warm it. If it's not pumpkin pecan waffles, no way. But now I've been doing wax for over 2 years. And so it's like, I feel like I'm evolving, because some of these things I would have never bought back at the beginning of my journey. But rain scents, they're so fun to put in a warmer on like a dreary, cloudy, rainy day, because you just kind of get that whole vibe, like the vibe that you're getting outside in the rain, you bring that inside, and I don't know, it's just cozy to me. So I was interested. Again, not every vendor does rain the same way, so sometimes you'll get a rain scent that, smells like what it smells like after it rains. Sometimes you'll get a vendor that will do it the way it smells like right before it rains. You know how the air smells like right before it starts to like pour down. This is so pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. And this was poured back in April the 14th. Oh, wow. Okay. So when I smell this immediately makes me think bathroom scent, bedroom scent. This is beautiful. This actually kind of gives me both feels. This smells like what the air or atmosphere smells like right before it's going to rain. And then it also kind of smells like what everything is like after a thunderstorm. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, not like other vendors that I've had. That's why I love doing this. That was a good one. Okay, next one is Cranberry Woods. Love Cranberry Woods. Love that candle from Bath & Body Works. Cranberry is something that I devote a lot of time to in November. I just associate cranberries with November, with Thanksgiving. And this was poured back in January, so this is ready to go. I will probably be using this in November. Oh, I like this. And this is definitely a sweeter cranberry. Again, sometimes you can get cranberry scents that are sweet. Sometimes you can get them with a little bit of a spice. Yeah, this has no spice. This is very, very sweet. But I definitely get the cranberry note. Love that. Love that. That will be going in my November basket. Next is raspberry jam. That should be no surprise. Oh, okay, yeah. Raspberry jam was poured August the 8th. Yeah, anytime I see something offered with raspberry, whether it's a single oil or part of a blend, more likely than not, I'm going to get it for my dad. So raspberry jam. Oh, this is amazing raspberry. Yeah, this is good. Very sweet, very tart. Oh, I love that. Love that. Oh, that's so good, you guys. Love that. I will be saving that because that leans itself more like towards spring and summertime. Raspberry jam, that's for you, Daddy. Okay, next we have Welcome Home. Okay, so funny thing on this one. Oh, and this was poured July the 3rd. So when I saw Welcome Home on her website, I'm sorry, I'm stretching out. I immediately thought Yankee because I think what I thought this was a dupe or a take on the Yankee Home Sweet Home. And I feel like I said this in a video I did not too long ago. I don't know what it is with my mind and Welcome Home, but every time I see Welcome Home offered, my mind just thinks it's the Yankee Home Sweet Home. And I don't think it is. Let me know in the comments, is Welcome Home along the same lines as the Yankee Candle Home Sweet Home? If it is, great. If it's not, let me know in the comments, because that is really the only reason I ordered this, is because I thought it was going to be very similar to the Yankee Candle Home Sweet Home. But apparently Welcome Home is an oil that a lot of vendors use because I've seen it offered several places. Yeah, pour July 3rd. Okay. So honestly, if I'm truthful, that is the only reason I ordered this, is because I thought it was going to smell like the Yankee Home Sweet Home. I love the Yankee Home Sweet Home, and I really don't like a lot of Yankee scents, but that one I really, really like. Okay. There are no scent notes on here, and I wish there were. I may have to get back on Michelle's website and look up what is Welcome Home. Because the Yankee Home Sweet Home, that one has, to me, that one has like spicy something. It has cinnamon. It has, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm getting like spicy or cinnamon in this. Oh, I wish I knew what I was smelling. It's very pretty. Yeah, and I can see putting something like this in a warmer, like when you're about to have company over, because it's very inviting and it's very welcoming, hence the name Welcome Home. I just don't have any clue what it is I'm smelling. So if you know, if you're watching and you know what are the scent notes for Welcome Home, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to get back on the website. And also, if you know, let me know, is this similar to Yankee Home Sweet Home? Because that's kind of where my mind was at when I got that one. All right, two more. Okay, so this one here, complete and total wild card. I was going to say I have no idea why I got this, but I do. I do have an idea why I got this. And this is cognac and spiced praline. And this was poured August the 8th. Okay, so when I saw this, I don't know, like I said, it's been a month or so since I placed this order, but I'm thinking when I saw this, I didn't really even pay attention to the cognac part. I think my eyes just went to the spiced praline. And when I saw spiced praline, I was like, let's get this. Not even paying attention to the cognac because I think if I had seen and paid more attention to the cognac when I got this, I would not have put this in my cart. And this one, I really haven't decided how I feel about this one. Do I like it? Mm, I don't know. Do I hate it? No. Um, is it my favorite? No. Um, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this one. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to warm this or if I'm going to gift it to someone, because this, when I smell this, this just gives me feels and vibes of like a cigar lounge. And I've never been in a cigar lounge, so I don't know, but I just have a feeling. I have like just this idea in my head that this smell is what it would smell like if you went into a, yeah, like a dimly lit lounge where all these men are sitting around drinking their beverage of choice and like smoking on their cigar, and that smell is just not for me. And it is all my fault. Like, I'm the one that got this, but like I said, I think I just saw the spiced praline and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So I don't know. I'll keep you posted on this one, but right now, just not a favorite of mine. But things, hey, who knows? Things may change, so I'll keep you posted. All right, and my last one, I do know I love this one, is Frosted Juniper. And this was poured back in January. So yeah, well cured and ready to go. This will be going in my Christmas bin. Y'all, oh, so good. I love tree scents. Love juniper, Fraser fir, spruce, balsam, all of the above. I absolutely love them. This is fantastic. Oh, it's so good. This one, definitely a Christmas scent, but this would work into January too, because maybe because it's frosted, I don't know. It just kind of, lends itself to like the cold month of January as well. Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. And I am 32 minutes into this video, but guess what? I'm all done. So thank y'all so much for allowing me to take some of your Wednesday afternoon and share with y'all my latest collection haul from the Melt Stash. Again, owned by Michelle. She is a super duper sweetheart. I'm going to put all of her shop info down below. Please check her out. I know that if you give her a chance and, place an order, whether it be small, big, I know you're going to love her. Just give her a chance because she really does deserve the very best. Michelle, if you're watching, thank you so much for an incredible order. You have a forever customer in me. Thank you for making such wonderful wax. All right, you guys, that is all I have for y'all today. I'll be back on soon with some more collection hauls. Thank y'all so much for being a part of my channel. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to ask you to please hit the like and the subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you and have you be part of Kerri's Collections. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. If you haven't voted, go vote. I did my early voting on Monday, so yes, I did my civic duty. So yeah, next Tuesday is a big day for our country, you guys. So make your voice be heard. Go cast your vote. And y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all soon for another video. Bye, guys.